Alright. So, this is our this week schedule. More or less. Hello YouTube. Hello Twitch. I'm Peli-Rami, teacher who is playing lots of games, and I'm doing my, let's put the music away. I'm doing my day job as a teacher of software development and game design, game development as well. So in this week, today we are going to play Sea Power and U-Boat. I haven't been feeling really well, but I suppose I can manage. Thursday we are going to continue Deus Ex. I was debating myself, should I play the other modifications for Deus Ex. There's a couple very good ones, might. And I'll be away from the Friday at the Byte Camp. That's a bit delayed. It's a LAN party with the teens. I'm working there, so that's why I can't always stream. That's several times in a year, but I attend to. And I was still thinking that I could actually start streaming something that's not that doesn't have a huge age rating. So Subnautica Below Zero, I've been thinking about playing it, and there's people who want to see me playing it. So I suppose we are going to start it on Saturday. I'll stream at the afternoon, Saturday probably. But the Byte Camp will continue till next week. So these are special times, so we have a special schedule. That's the basically idea. But now onwards to the Sea Power. And today I was thinking last time that hey, I should show the electrical torpedo. I fixed it. I pushed the update to the Steam Workshop. So now it's working, but it's still like a slightly conceptual thing. And we are talking about long time Finnish torpedo project. It was main project of the Navy in the 70s. That's why it's T72, so torpedo 72/45, probably based on the G7. And today we have got like a sub lightweight torpedoes to the missile boats, but there's still this torpedo project that did produce a working torpedo, but the Navy lost interest when they started to think that we need to some way to guide this thing. Although in this modification I was thinking that they could get like a help from Swedes and actually make that workable. Although in this modification it has like a lower reliability, so there's like something like a 20% chance that something gets broken when the Finns are firing. There's actually 2 ships now that can carry the torpedo, so that's good. Wait a moment. I'll show it to you. So here it is. We are talking about this sucker. The front end looks a bit like a Russian influence mine, which might actually work. So yeah, they were test fired in the end of 70s. So, but wasn't adopted. Of course, Sea Power we can actually make fictional scenarios, which is great. Also, please I'm reminding you that you can actually now redeem vampire sound effect. I think in both Twitch and stream elements. Let's check the stream elements. Yeah. So even YouTube watchers should be able to like redeem something. Okay, where it is. Gulf of Finland Wolfpack. So we are escorting the convoy of merchant ships, Helsinki-class missile boat, R-boat, and 2 Nuoli-class torpedo boats. Torpedo boats are now armed with the semi-fictional torpedoes, so we can actually test them, how they would work in anti-submarine warfare. That's the basic idea. Now sound check. And
turn to course 263 Helmi.
Okay, this ship can leave the formation. And everyone is doing the 13 knots, which is good way to get torpedoed.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye. Ahead 1/3.
So let's lower the
Maneuvering
speed
aye.
immediately. And the sound situation is pretty bad. So, which is it's like that in a Baltic Sea, Gulf of Bothnia and Gulf of Finland. So should be like really bad soundscape. And we don't have hydrophones in this mission. See bottom hydrophones, so no extra help. Nuoli class boats have these 2 electric torpedoes, but they don't have listening devices, so they could basically steer them, but they are pretty blind.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering aye.
Also, I would like to bring the patrol boat from here to a bit closer. 7 knots, and these are doing 4 knots. That's good because every engine here is kind of messing our detection. And this once like before, this is actually quite random mission. Hello, Irena. So, sea power, nice. Yep. So we are currently in a Gulf of Finland, escorting convoy, and these are Finnish Navy mod ships. Should be like Helsinki-class missile boat, 2 Nuoli-class torpedo boats. They are now armed with the test electric torpedo, which is semi-fictional, but Navy actually worked it on the 70s. Our boat is our second anti-submarine capable vehicle. Both ships actually have a towed arrays, and this even has like a VDS sonar, which we are not using currently. So there could be like submarines around. Swedish flags on ship. Yeah, I know this. Is there already Swedish ships on the game or custom flags thing already? I think because one of the developers is a Swedish flag is supported game, because that I tried to get like a Finnish flag to this game and no dice. My god, finally someone in the seapower community who knows how to pronounce my first name properly. Rigged flag, yeah, it's a rigged flag. I have managed to turn it to the white flag, which is in feed. That's not still right. The merchant ship in the game that is Swedish. Yeah, and there's different companies that fly. So yeah, should be. Yeah, that could be that test. That's where the flag asset is. Yeah, probably. Most likely. I haven't opened the made in Sweden scenario and looked what it's eaten, but there should be like something there that actually points to the. But well, currently you can't actually make a custom missions, custom units in a mission. Although you can actually edit the mission file, but that's like a hit or miss. Not that great.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I.
I think our boat should like go a bit side, because these engines are definitely going to like mess the hydrophone. So we are driving forward until the contact. There might not be the layer. Thermal layer depth 0 feet. Yep, no layer. That was actually quite nifty. I wonder if the boats at my sides are actually messing up with the with me actually
Turn to course.
hearing
3,
anything.
2, helm I.
Okay, let's.
Turn to course. 2, 6. Turn to course. 2, 6. Ahead 1/3. Maneuver. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I.
9 knots is definitely minimum these boats can do. They didn't have a slow running speed, and that was like a real thing.
I'll stop. Maneuvering I. I'll stop.
Well,
Maneuvering
all
I.
stops actually works.
Turn to course. 1, A2. Helm up. Ahead 1/3.
This can
Maneuvering
take
I.
the point as a pathfinder basically.
Secure the surface search. Radar I. Surface search on. Radar I.
Way too quiet. Then again, I added some seat state so we don't hear the submarines immediately. Okay. I think the
Ahead 1/3.
shit just
Maneuvering
hit the fan.
Turn to course. 2, 1. Turn to course. 2, 3, 2. Helm
Everyone
I.
was
I'll stop.
hold.
Maneuvering I.
Okay, somebody started. Going pretty close. Luckily, these are pretty blind torpedoes.
Torpedo in the water! Torpedo in the water! Bearing... Turn to course. Turn to course. 218. Hell my!
I think this is safe. Big maybe. Yep. Hello.
Torpedo in the water! Torpedo in the water! Bearing...
You don't want the Oscar submarine there. Yeah, that was
Turn to course.
partly a joke to put the Oscar submarine there.
Hell my!
So mostly Baltic fleet has always like had only like these diesel submarines, and currently Russians have a like 1 or 2 kilos. But yeah, it's very shallow, suitable for smaller boats. But then again, they can hide in the bottom. So something good, something bad. Do I want to go with the active? Active never hurt anyone. Ah, okay. You need to stop.
I'll stop. Maneuvering I.
Because this boat would be like in perfect position to shoot. Yeah, Kilo was pretty much designed for the Black and Baltic seas. Poland still operates 1 kilo. Okay, nice. That's probably first version of the Kilo.
Lower the VDS transducer. Sonar I. Submerged submarine. Contact detected.
Okay, where? I had noticed the torpedoes. Okay, that's not good.
Secure active sonar. Sonar, turn to course. 265. Hell my. Contact faded.
So they probably shot from the extended range.
Contact faded. Track.
It's there's one. That's well, that's very shallow. That's very shallow. It's going to try to. They were smart. They were hiding in archipelago because sensors are pretty bad. Anyway. Okay. Go. Okay, so now we need to get this convoy from between 2 submarines. Which is probably easier if you kill the one. That's down here.
Turn to course. 355. Hell my.
Stuck in a sandbar or something. Yeah. Whiskey on the rocks. Whiskey on the rocks. That's always a possibility. Okay, he shot second shot time. That's poor for him because we can now triangulate his position. Okay, now we know about where he is.
Turn to course. 19, turn to course. 2, 3, 6. Hell my.
No, question is, okay, what's something behind? See here.
Contact faded. Track.
Good thing I didn't move these ships. I mean that was lucky stroke. Russian torpedo spam coming. Wait, he has
Contact
like
faded.
2 torpedoes
Track.
left, at least. So I noticed that I need to sneak on the submarines with the ships. Although these torpedo boats could be pretty fast, but
Contact faded. Track.
they don't have explosives, like depth charges. A real Norley class torpedo boat would be like a slightly
Contact
smaller.
faded. Track.
But the overall the dimensions are pretty much. Okay, that's not good.
I'll stop. Maneuvering I.
He shot. Okay, this is getting slightly hectic.
Contact faded. Track. Turn to course. 3, 4,
Okay,
6.
I'm not going.
Hell my. I'll stop. Maneuvering I. I'll stop. Maneuvering I. Contact faded. Track. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
That warning always comes too late.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Shooting more.
Contact faded. Track. Turn to course. Turn to course. 2, 2, 1. Helm up. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I. Ahead 1/3.
Let's keep the
Maneuvering
game
aye.
moving.
Contact faded. Track.
If it's going to hit, I'm going to give the bearing shot. But these are like a wake homing torpedoes, so no wake, no problem. And of course they shot towards the R boat because I used the
Contact faded.
active
Track.
sonar.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 19.
probably going to prosecute this submarine with the two boats here, and these are watching torpedoes from the north.
Torpedo in the water! Torpedo in the water! Bearing 9.
I need to relieve pressure here. Okay, so we need this sub down before I can actually move the merchant ship. Okay, so we have some contact from here. But they might fire again. Or they might spook their own side with torpedoes.
Contact faded. Track. Turn to course. 9. Turn to course. 1. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing. Turn to course. 2, 6. Turn to course. 2, 4. Hell my.
These are going pretty close to the merchants.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
And yes, these wake homing torpedoes lock even to the torpedo boat wake. Although this has like top speed of 40 knots, so it can actually do some outrunning. Okay, so let's use time acceleration and see what happens. I would like to show the torpedo shooting with this new torpedo added to the game.
Contact faded. Track. Contact faded. Track.
I would like to proceed with the two ships that actually can listen, but no. This northern contact has been like really silent. I think we saw him or her. We saw her when she was shooting torpedoes. We have been like pretty quiet. Probably spotted this torpedo boat here. That's why we got some torpedoes. Oh no. That's not good at all. Okay, that one is missing, but the other one is ouch. That's really unhappy.
Torpedo in the water! Torpedo in the water!
And it detonated. So they had their range indicator like a
torpedo in the water! Torpedo
they're
in the
shooting like
water!
a pretty much extended range. Okay, hull damage none, flooding none. What? Okay, what just happened? Or did it self-detonate? Oh, there's another spam coming. Doing the snake thingy. Snake search. So this is the second volley from the northern submarine. Could be bug. Or then I was thinking that torpedo might have detonated prematurely. I mean, it could have been that it self-detonated. But yeah, it's still like a pretty crazy to think. Okay, these are coming. The third. That was the third merchant. Anti-torpedo bolts is. Maybe. These are very old torpedoes. need to check the malfunction rate of these things, but I think every weapon has this 99% chance to work, but that means like 1% chance to not actually working. Except this this Finnish torpedo, which has like a 80% chance to work. So that's not looking good. I would cheering. We are going to play U-boat after this, so I would cheer from this kind of view. But yeah, I was joking about bulges. Yeah, I know. And not even every battleship had those. So I don't know. Now I guess we now see what happens. 97, yeah, that's misfires at the launch. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's most likely.
We're hit.
Okay, now there's a hole.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
And third detonated before the ship. And now there's a flooding slide. So we avoided like several torpedoes. Question is, do we want to move these? Probably not. Not on impact, yep. That's slightly funny because modern torpedoes and mines they don't need to impact. It's more like the influence mine works that it explodes, makes a hole in ocean, which the ship actually falls and breaks itself with its own weight. Physics in the work. So close explosions should actually damage the structure of the ship. Okay, that's not happy at all. Okay, my escort is slightly far off here.
I'll stop. Maneuvering
Let's
eye.
stop.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
That's like a third spam. That Ro-Ro ship is going to get hit. Technically, you could actually try to use the RBU to shoot the torpedoes, but that's like that's never going to work. Is it going to get like a 2 hits or? I don't think Ro-Ro ships should like take many hits.
Flooding beyond control. Abandoning ship.
Ouch.
We're sinking. All hands abandon ship.
Okay, that's...
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Happy.
Bearing 4, 3.
Okay, we lost the... Okay, so only one merchant left. Slightly bad luck, by the way. do I dare to go 2/3?
Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering I.
Guess we should.
Turn to course 2-0. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I.
Lack of anti-sub helicopter forces have been a pain here. Yeah, Finns never had. I mean, Coast Guard had at this point had a Mi-8, but in my knowledge it was never fitted with the listening devices because once again there's this super secret hydrophone network at the archipelago. Only superpowers that have way too much money use those anti-submarine helicopters. But I was thinking, you need to dip the hydrophone very deep, and still your own helicopter sound is going to like make the observations hard. Finnish Navy mod, I added this Mi-8. It's Mi-14, but renamed that and changed some, but it doesn't have a dipping sonar. So you can't do a basic marine observation with it. Basically, my missile boat is now listening to see if the submarine is going to shoot at this. We are going to
turn to course 2-4.
basically
6.
hear it.
Turn to course 2-4-4. Hell my.
Anyway, how's your day? How's everyone's day going? Seapower is usually a good game because you can actually chat with the audience while playing it. Too much time, too much waiting. Use the active sonar, but that might invite the torpedo strike.
Transmit active sonar.
Okay.
Sonar I. Submerged submarine. Contact detected. Turn to course 2-2-5. Hell my. Secure active sonar. Sonar I. Turn to course. Contact
Okay, so
faded.
4.5 nautical miles. That's a bit far. My day call. Art project for a client, but the deal fell through. Lots of free time, all of a student. Yeah, students have a free time, but need to learn a lots of things. So okay, so submarine was slightly farther off than I thought. That's why my Helsinki class missile boat
turn to course
doesn't
1-8-8. Hell my.
really notice it.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I.
Best tool to prosecute for the submarine is definitely this R-boat. I think it's going to shoot this torpedo boat first, if it has still like a torpedoes left. Here's hoping that it's actually we are able to spot it. The Helsinki-class missile boat has only like a old-fashioned depth charges, so they are flying in this game one funny way, but yep, that's very old-school way to drop the stuff on people.
Turn to course 183. Hell my.
Might be Winchester at this point. Yeah, that nothing to shoot left. Yeah, possibly. Or at least they don't have anything in the tubes, which means that they have like something like a 20 minutes time to load. If they have, they probably are loading it soon.
I'll stop. Maneuvering
You
eye.
can actually stay there. Rama class have a classic depth charges to this day, right? Yeah, but they are adding the Swedish lightweight torpedo to the mix. So Finns finally like adapted the torpedo, and that took like about what 50 years. Those classic depth charges are pretty good. I think it was Tom Clancy's book, Red Storm Rising, where the Americans didn't have a depth charges in the helicopter, and the Russian submarine was like hiding in the bottom, which they actually did. So that was a real tactic. So you're not really able to always shoot a torpedo to the bottom. So littoral waters archipelago, like what the Finnish archipelago is pretty much yeah. RBUs and depth charges are very good, very low tech way to fight the submarines. But like I told before, I know this one guy who was studying with me, and he had served in an older R-class boat and didn't paint a rosy picture of the Finnish anti-submarine capabilities. So yeah. Yeah, great shipment cost in usableness wise. Larger platform to support good AA missiles. Yeah, Rama has AA missiles, but there's finite space in these small ships, so you can't have everything. That's like a rule of thumb. You can't have everything. And what the Finns did, they actually tested this Nuoli class boat. They even tried anti-aircraft missiles, SA-7, basically Strela with it, but I might do a third version of this Nuoli class boat, which has like a Sergei 23mm and the anti-aircraft missile launcher here, because it's pretty okay in defending the skies.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Only thing is that Finns have this 1200 version of the RBU and not the 2,500 or 6,000. we are pretty close to start prosecuting now. So let's do it this way.
Transmat active sonar. Sonar I.
Okay.
Submerged submarine. Contact detected.
Okay, now we can actually test this torpedo.
Whip it away!
It's probably hostile.
Engage track 7018.
What I did is this torpedo has like a 100 feet or so search depth, and submarines will freak out when you shoot it at them. There's the first noisemaker. Okay, it's going down deeper. Yeah, going to bottom is actually tactic what they do. But then again, our boat is now prosecuting.
Track
RBU.
7018 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine. Transmat active sonar. Sonar I. Multiple hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
Okay, it counter-fired.
I'll stop. Maneuvering I.
When 20 knots isn't like a greatest speed ever. Okay. Let's. Yeah, depth charges don't care about nosemakers.
Turn to course 211. Hell my.
The electric torpedo is going to the
engaging track 7018.
here. Okay, so we can still drive it. Haven't cut the cables. Okay, our boat is doing a weird dig dance.
Turn to course 197. Hell my.
Now it's in the bottom.
Turn to course 196. Hell my.
During the ASW past, our class boat was actually directed from the ASW center and not from the pilot station. So
engaging track 7018.
Yep. This is what I was afraid of. It doesn't want to go like down, but it really doesn't matter. We have something for you.
Whip it away! Track, engaging track 7018. Hit track 7018.
That's an emergency blow. Okay, it's going down. It's dead.
Secure act. Turn to course. 0, 1, 3. Hell my. Turn to course. 3, 5, 1. Turn to course. 3, 4, 8. Hell my. Turn to course. 2, 2, 1. Hell my. Ahead full. Maneuvering I. Turn to course. Turn to course. 0, 0. Turn to course. 0, 0, 9. Hell my. Turn to course. 3,
Let's
5,
go
7.
directly
Hell
north.
my.
We are in a bit of gaggle fuck here, so don't really matter.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering I. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 160.
So I think that was pretty okay tactic. That I first scared the submarine to go to defensive with the torpedo, and then I'm going to drop RBUs on it.
Turn to course. 3, 5, 3. Hell my.
Yeah, greatest addition to the Finnish Navy mod is currently this 152/50 Canet. That's a weapon from the 1800. The old Soviet, old Russian Tsar era gun. Last firings were made in 2002, so they were kept in a working order for very long time. That has a very low speed. Of course, you can add it, combine it to the modern fire control, but yeah, it's very slow firing. Though packs a punch. Okay.
Turn to course. 3, 5, 2. Hell my.
Ship is once again doing something weird. Not going the way I want.
Turn to course. 3, 4, 8. Hell my.
I think the submarine here can't dive much deeper, so I'm not going to move that yet.
Turn to course. 3, 4, 4. Hell my.
This is going to make a
Ahead 1/3.
way too much noise.
Maneuvering I.
No, this is making noise as well.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering
Let's
I.
not make noise with this. So that shot like a 3 spreads of torpedoes. So it must have like some torpedoes left. Previous. Okay, one. Okay, set 65s. Can these even hit? Can you shoot these in anti-surface mode? I'm not too certain. They are pretty deep, however.
Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering I.
Okay, same tactic than before. Something exploding over there. Oh, did you see it? Something exploded over here. In this area. Probably torpedoes detonating. Roughly this area. Huh.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I.
The torpedo detonating your really large whale fart. Yeah, we don't have a whales in Gulf of Finland, so I suppose it's a something else. Probably torpedo detonating.
Turn to course. 3, 4, 5. Hell my.
Right, yep. Yeah, this is really a small place. I mean, Gulf of Finland and Gulf of Bothnia. Very small places and shallow. What's the largest mammal you have there? Yeah, something like that. Not sea fauna, yeah. Not sea is totally different ecosystem. We do have a seals in a Taimaa Lake around here. They were caught there several thousands of years ago when the sea actually drew back. So nothing too big. But yeah, I don't know about marine biology.
On station. I'll stop. Maneuvering I.
Harbor porpoise. Harbor porpoise. Let's check what the harbor porpoise is. Yep. Belonging to the tooth whales. Not much larger than a human. Okay, classified as a whale. Okay, so I like the Harpoon, so let's do a active
Transmit
sonar.
active sonar. Sonar I.
Okay.
Secure active sonar. Sonar I. I'll stop. Maneuvering I.
Harpoon porpoise is somewhere between large dolphin and really small whale. Yeah, it's a called Pyöriäinen. Yep, that's a Finnish name. Yeah, I have heard that that name, sure. Yep.
Turn to course. 3, 5. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I. Turn to course. 3, 4. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I. Turn to course. 3, 5. 0. Turn to course. 3, 5, 4. Helm I.
Might have moved here. But if it has, why aren't we hearing about it? On second thought, let's
Ahead 1/3.
can actually
Maneuvering
go a
aye.
bit slower.
I'll stop. Maneuvering I.
Okay, let's use the torpedo bolts as a decoy.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I.
There's some truth in this simulation of this game that you really don't get like a detection in the shallows from very far. Apparently approximation is good enough. This can go really slow. This is going that's
I'll
it.
stop. Maneuvering
It's
I.
definitely going to tank first shot. Okay, so we have a VDS, and it's like a Patria VDS. It's meant for the detection of the underwater mines.
Transmit active sonar. Sonar I. Submerged submarine. Contact detected.
Okay, it's over here. Okay.
Secure active sonar. Sonar I. Turn to course. 0, 7. Turn to course. 0, 6. Turn to course. 0, 9, 4. Helm I. Engaging track. 7, 0. Contact faded. Track. Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering aye.
It was sneaking away, which is pretty nice. I thought it's going to take this route here. There it is.
Whip it away. Track 7023. Turn to course 073. Hell my. Turn to course 074. Hell my. Ahead flank. Maneuvering aye. Ahead full. Maneuvering aye. Turn to course 086. Turn to course 068. Hell. Ahead flank. Maneuvering aye. Turn to course 070. Helm. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye.
Might be hard to detect in the shallows, but it's hard to survive once found. Yeah, that's the thing. Every submarine is kind of screwed if they are found from the shallows. And thing is that if you are doing like over certain speed, okay, it's not counterfire. It's going to cause cavitation. So shallow enough, so can't probably dive much deeper than this.
Turn to engaging track 7023.
Get this boat
Turn to
doing
course
something weird.
0. Turn to course 099.
You are trying to collide.
Track 7023 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine. Transmit active sonar. Sonar aye.
I've noticed that sometimes submarines want to shoot the other boat when I turn the active sonar on, so sometimes it's just good that sneak like that. That's a counterfire. Set 65.
Contact faded. Track.
Too bad we are all coming from the certain direction. It theory could try sitting in the bottom. Yep.
Contact faded.
That's an old tactic. That's what I always use in a U-boat game. Sitting in the bottom. And the fact is that Soviets did use that tactic even with their nuclear submarines at the Atlantic. So they did sit in the bottom. This is now very shallow.
Secure active sonar.
That's not helping.
Sonar aye. Contact faded. Track.
This hasn't found the target. It's going somewhat weird direction.
Transmit active sonar. Sonar aye. Engaging track 7023. Ahead flank. Maneuvering I. Turn to course. 097. Hell my. Engage track 7023. Whip it away. Track 7023.
This is now turning around. But it's in the surface. That could even accidentally hit to something. That's weird. This is in other hand that this is in the proper depth. 100 feet. That's what I said. It said.
Turn to course. Turn to course. 093. Hell my.
Yeah. Our boat is getting like a second kill. Most likely. I don't believe this is going to hit. It's too. Okay, now it's doing the search thing. Going after noisemaker. It's a foxtrot.
Engaging track 7023. Engaging track 7023.
It's in the bottom, right here. I'm probably going to avoid the torpedo. That's scraping the bottom, by the way. Okay.
Hit track
Oh,
7023.
So it detonated.
Turn to course 095. Hell my.
A second torpedo is coming.
Turn to course 102. Hell
Still
my.
continuing.
Turn to course 104. Hell my.
Okay, Foxtrot is down. No, not alive anymore. That light delayed. Okay. Our boat didn't get like a second kill.
Recover the VDS transducer. Sonar I. Turn to course 247. Turn to course 24. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering I. Turn to course 242.
This is out of torpedoes, so we can use it as a
Maneuvering eye.
decoy. This has one torpedo. Okay, so one torpedo got a kill. That was interesting.
Turn to course. 233. Hell my. Turn to course. 253. Hell my. Turn to course. 2. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye. Turn to course. 247. Hell my. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye. Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering eye.
I'm trying to send this missile boat to the merchant ship, last merchant ship. I mean, this is a victory if I get like one merchant ship through the blockade, but yep. There might be like there might be 4 submarines in this scenario. So still one left. But I sent her alone to the southern route because I took out this Romeo and slipped past there. So this amount of the submarines is randomized in this scenario. So that's a good thing. You can play this many times. And I'm going to publish this mission with the Finnish Navy mod. Probably start to work with the new version of this Nuoli class torpedo boat, and when we get like some official way to add models to the game, I'm going to make models for the Finnish Navy ships. I've been doing like lots of Blender for a long time, so that's not a problem, and not even texturing. You could randomize single ships in formation. Yeah, that's one thing, but I'm pretty happy that you can actually now randomize the formation, so I had like a single ship formations here.
Turn to course.
I can work with that.
4. Hell my. Turn to course. 255. Hell my. On station.
Get randomized surface action groups too. Yeah, that could be cool. And because you can have different versions of the same ship, you could actually have like a different mix of weaponry.
Turn to course. 266. Hell my. Turn to course. Turn to course. 256. Hell my. Ahead 1/3. Turn to course. 250. Hell my. Turn to course. Turn to course. 258. Hell my.
But so far, I don't want to jinx this, but this seems to be like a pretty okay situation. Swedish ships could be a lot of fun to add. Yeah, the thing is that we have a Norway in the game, but we don't have a Sweden. Sweden had like a bigger navy than Norway during the Cold War. So yeah, there's submarines and all. So it's like definitely if we talk about Baltics, that should be included in the game. But then again, you can do anything, but you don't have a time to do anything, and that's probably most wisest thing that Todd Howard has ever said. So, and that's true. So they need to like a very small team with this game, and developers need to like think about what they do and develop. Like I told my students, when you are creating a game that has lots of modability, that takes time from other features that otherwise could be like pretty far taken pretty far. So it's features are always like taken out of the time pool, and you don't have a forever or you don't have a like infinite resources.
Turn to course. 2, 3, turn to course. 2,
Okay.
6, 0. Hell my.
Objective incomplete. Ah. That's a big victory trigger, but I suppose we didn't get all the freighters here, so it's giving me like a small rank. Okay. Hey, so this was Sea Power Finnish Navy mod. You can get the modification from the YouTube workshop. There's a 15 missions that come with the Finnish Navy mod, and lots of army units too. So I do what I can. But next we are going to change the game, and it's going to be U-boat. Modability a bit less than I expected. I expected no missile launchers are part of the base ship model, so you can't easily change weapons on ships. Yeah, I think it's like it's temporary, because I couldn't like go and change the location of these turrets. Let's look at the encyclopedia. So I made a Riga class ship to the game because we had some of those, and Finns went and made something they called a dimble. So it had like this forward firing AK here, and yeah, I couldn't add like something stupid here, a dimple. So yeah, I think this is like just a something that it's now currently in this early access version, but they are going to change if they want to keep it like it was in cold waters, because in cold waters I'm going to continue streaming the U-boat, but in cold waters developers didn't want you to add models to the game. Rather they asked modders to use the basic ship parts. So if that's the idea, this is going to change a lot, and there will be like lots of changes coming, so you can actually build the ship from the parts. But that's a matter of the development, and I'm expecting something nice from this game. So definitely. Hey, thanks for watching. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and maybe even subscribe. Likes are very important because I'm a small content creator. So please keep that in mind. And I'm going to show our time schedule. So will be away at the LAN party with the teenagers in a Friday next from end of this week to the next week. So we are going to play Deus Ex with all sorts of nice stuff, and I'm going to start Subnautica Below Zero in the Saturday. So that's the basic idea. I wanted to make anti-surface version of Krivak, give them siren missions instead of Silex. Couldn't do it. Thank you. I think that should be possible, but you need to like have a couple tricks in your sleeve. Will you comment too? Okay, thank you. So small break, and then we are going to return back